Carrie Ann, there you go. It's Graham Nash on there with them, with the Hollies at Sirius XM 60s on 6. Good morning, you're Phlash Phelps Funny Farm, and this is actually what's called Read Across America Week. And they've been doing this all week long, and it's really a good thing. And I told you the story about how I have nieces and nephews that are out there, and they're pretty young, and I didn't know what to get them because I hate just giving them money or anything like that. So I go into the bookstore, and I go back to the kids section. I'm walking around. I'm thinking, what in the world can I find? And I see this book. When I saw the book, it's called Be Thankful for What You Have, Pause and Think Books, based on a dog named Weaver. And then I started reading, and the color, the poem that was in there is fantastic just to be able to read. It's very short, but for kids that are probably under about 7. So I got it, and then I gave it to them, the present, and they loved it. And then I found out there's 2 other ones as well called I Am Important and one called We Are All Different, which I wasn't able to get because they were sold out of those. But once I got it, I contacted the author of who did it, and it's Miranda Mittleman. And so she is going to be on here for our day. Let me see if I can get her right now. Miranda, are you there? Are you having a really good day out there?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it is so good to talk to you. I just want to let you know how entertained I was by not only the pictures, but your writing and the poetry that you did and the good meaning that came out of just the first book. And now I've seen all 3 books.
Thank you.
And every one of them just has great messages for kids that they get to see through the eyes of your dog. And it's a rescue dog named Weaver. Now, I know Earl Weaver because growing up in Baltimore, and you're from Baltimore. What's the connection with Weaver and the Orioles?
Yes, love the Orioles. In fact, Earl Weaver is who our dog Weaver is named after.
That's what I thought. See, I guessed that. How many people have figured that out besides me writing that to you?
I think a lot of people know that we're a big Orioles fan, so... Yeah, Orioles have always been our favorite, so we knew we had to name our dog something with the Orioles. My husband's lucky number is 4, so Earl Weaver was the pick.
That was it. Okay, well, maybe you could get a Ripken in there. What's your favorite number?
My lucky number is 2.
Oh, there you go. Your next dog's name is Hardy for J.J. Hardy. He had 2.
Not as cool as Weaver, so we'll stick with Weaver.
Yeah, you got to admit, Weaver is such a cool name. My dog's named Clyde, and I thought that was very cool. I was able to find all the Clyde signs. So one of the cool things that you have done so many cool things with your life besides being an author, which we're going to talk about your books in just a second. You've just done so many cool things in your life, and one of the coolest is you have been on Wheel of Fortune.
I have. It's back in 2015, and it was a very cool experience and a little bit surreal, but we had a lot of fun, and it was a fun trip out to L.A.
I mean, you were brilliant on the show. I actually thought that you must have known the answers prior to it because it's like, how did you get that? Well, your last word, and I love to give you a glowing review because that was the last one, and you were so close. You had glowing.
I was close. Looking back, I should have known that final puzzle, but other than that, I think I did pretty well, so I was happy with the outcome. Well,
I love watching you on Wheel of Fortune. Now that we learned a little bit more about you, I want to come back and talk to you about these 3 incredible books that you have written. And so hang on a second. We're talking with Miranda Mittleman here at Sirius XM 60s on 6. In the meantime, look up Pause and Think Books. Make sure you spell PAWS, P-A-W-S, and you'll see who we're talking to right here. Sirius XM 60s on 6. Solitary man. That's how it all got started for Neil Diamond with that song, too. Solitary Man at Sirius XM 60s on 6. Well, it is Read Across America Week as we come to the end of the week, but let's not stop reading, especially to the kids. You have your kids that are young or the grandkids or the great-grandkids. I know there's someone out there that knows the kids of that age, and author Miranda Mittleman is with us right now, and she has her dog, and these books are about her dog as well, and they teach fantastic lessons inside of there, too. Is your dog Weaver there? If I say, speak, Weaver. Oh, there he is. It worked. Oh, my gosh. All right. I didn't think Weaver would actually bark for that. All right. So tell us a little story about how the books came about.
So the Pause and Think series, they're titled I Am Important, We Are All Different, and Be Thankful for What You Have. So each book is a different lesson for young children, geared towards children about up to age 7 or so. And they're life lessons through the eyes of Weaver, my rescue dog. So each book teaches a different valuable lesson, And they're fun, they're relatable, bright, colorful illustrations the kids love. I really created this because I always just had a passion for poetry. So I've written poems my entire life just for fun. And when we rescued our dog, I started to write some poems about him. And when I showed my husband, Mike, the poems that I wrote, he took one look at them and, Miranda, you have something really special here. You should get published. And I pretty much laughed at him because I had no intentions of doing anything with it. Finally, I took him seriously when we ended up having a baby, our son Hunter, and brought him home from the hospital. I started reading him children's books. And that was the moment that I realized maybe my husband was right. You know, maybe I did have something special here. I came across a publisher that happened to love my work, and it was a publisher that I was really excited about working with. So the publisher is called Mascot Books, and I've been working with them for a few years now. So we had the first 2 books published back in 2017, and the third book was published back this past August.
And that was the first book I found, was the current one out there. Hey, Weber! All right, just check and see if you were still there. And this is into a second print now.
Yes, that's right. So I guess at the Barnes & Noble you went to, the first 2 were sold out, which we love to hear. So,
and you also get a chance to go out and talk to a lot of the kids at the schools and bring Weaver. And I mentioned Weaver's name again.
Yeah, I love to do events at Barnes & Nobles, and I go to elementary and preschools every week, which was a really big part of this for me. You know, I wanted to reach as many kids as possible and share my stories and teach important lessons and just have fun with the kids. So it's been really great to get to do that.
You know what I did for my dog, Clyde? Oh, there he is. I took him to all the cities named Clyde in America.
Oh, that's
so I think
amazing.
you should do that for Weaver and start with Weaver, Alabama. And oops, look what happens when you mention Weaver's name. All right. So to find your books, where do we go?
Sure. So they are on Amazon, but we love to have people go to our website, www.pawsandthinkbooks.com. And that's spelled PAWS, puppy paw.
And also easy to find you on Facebook and Instagram. And I love it when you signed my books, you did it all with PHs.
Yes, I had to do the PHs instead of the S just for you, Phlash Phelps.
When you do a future 4th book, I want you to write PHLASAPHLPHNYPHARM in it.
I might have to write that one down.
All right, wait. I'll give you an easier one. Let's play the alphabet race where I'll go backwards, but you get to go forward, and you do all 26 letters of the alphabet as fast as you can, A through Z. You ready?
Okay, ready.
Mark, get set, go.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a tough one to beat. Oh, you're gonna be rough. All right, you give me a mark, get set, go. But I'm going Z to A. I'm going backwards. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Get set. Go.
CYSWBUTSRQPNMLKJHFCCBA.
I think you might have cheated me there. I don't know.
I have to admit, I just lost. That was incredible. There you see. Congratulations on your win there. Where's Weaver for us right now? Weaver? Yeah, he agrees with it. And some of the proceeds actually are going to a really good cause. Tell me about that.
I created a Charity of the Quarter program, which is really important to me. So every single quarter, a portion of the proceeds from every book we sell goes to a different nonprofit organization. So this quarter, we're working with Wings of Love Kuwait. So they'll get a portion of the proceeds from every book this quarter through the end of March. And we're always looking for different great organizations to work with.
That is so great to hear. Well, Miranda Mittleman, Pause and Think Books, thank you so much. And I'm going to have you on again because you are not going away without doing that challenge again with the alphabet race or something else. We're going to come up with another one.
Thank you, Phlash Phelps. I'm so glad that we connected, and I'm looking forward to talking to you more.
Oh, you do. And set up a promo code and put the PHLASH on that. All right, that is so cool. Oh, isn't she fantastic? Look her up. I love her. All right, Sirius XM 60s on 6, Spanky and our gang. This one, Sunday will never be the same.
I remember Sunday morning.
Sirius XM 60s on 6, apples, peaches, pumpkin pie. See, it's getting me hungry. It's closer to noon over here on the eastern side of the country. And maybe I'll have to go have some lunch right now. But earlier, boy, it was fabulous. I had Lou Christie on the air, and none other than Miranda Mittleman, who is just fantastic. She raced me at the alphabet, and she beat me going forward faster than I could even do it backwards. I've never lost that game, but now I've lost Miranda, and so I'm going to ask her to come back, and we're going to have a re-challenge on that as well. But you know what? I'm going to get you in the fan clan here in just a second, but she's written some fabulous children's books, and this was what was called Read Across America Week, and I wanted to have her on so you could hear about her books that she's done for kids under about the age of 7. And I know we all probably know somebody who has those kids or grandkids or the great-grandkids that are about that age, and they teach great lessons. And if you look her up, Pause and Think Books, PAWS and AND, and then Think Books. Fabulous. So I got mine autographed. I love them. Miranda, I want you to get in the fan clan. Are you willing to do it?
I will give it a try.
Okay, you have to say, I'll pour a candle wax on my radio dial.
I'll pour a candle wax on my radio dial. No one else comes close by a mile.
Oh, this is impressive. You already know it.
Our man Phlash is second to none. And the competition fights the big one. Sit on the other stations like a geyser. Nothing but Phlash fertilizer.
And then you get to kiss yourself in a place hard to reach and do the weird lip noise. Go, Huna!
Huna!
You did it! Author Miranda Mittleman, you are in the Phlash Phelps Funny Farm fan clan.
Awesome. Well, I'd love to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Miranda, for being a part of Read Across America Week with Sirius XM 60s on 6.
Awesome. Thank you, Phlash Phelps. I'm so glad that we connected, and I'm looking forward to talking to you more.
Oh, you are fantastic. Way to go. All right. How about this? Roger Daughtry, happy birthday, Classic Vinyl, celebrating him all day today at 6.